What on earth is happening stateside? Let's do some transatlantic talk.
Transatlantic Talk with Caroline Feraday.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
Oh, I appreciate having the yeehaw back, Renee. Thank you.
Yeehaw.
Once again with feeling.
You know, that's the best you're going to get, I'm afraid. My fee isn't high enough to yeehaw with gay abandon.
Really? No, not 98 grand a month?
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm on Farage money. I'd be on a desert island if I was on that money, I tell you. OK, let's talk about Kamala. Is Kamala actually ever going to give an interview? Because she hasn't given one yet, has she?
I wonder if she's going to get it. They've got the conference coming up this week, so presumably she's going to get conference out the way, and then she's going to do her round of interviews. Plus, they've got the debate coming up in September as well. So, you know, it is still quite a young campaign, but I'm sure she will get there. But that is one of the criticisms that people are saying is, well, hold on a minute, she's only given speeches. She hasn't given any interviews yet. She gave a speech today, or yesterday, as it is for you guys, with Joe Biden. Joe Biden turned up. They've left a bit of distance before they've sort of got together on the stage and established her as the candidate. And she gave some sort of policy information as she's going into the Democratic conference. So she announced some policies which really made it clear she's going to target sort of middle America, which I guess is no surprise, is at that target ground of sort of making life easier for middle-class Americans, you know, what they call hardworking middle-class Americans. So she went after, you know, the cost of prescription drugs. She went after the cost of groceries. She proposed increasing the child tax credit. You know, all in that area, basically.
And also, I mean, some of it, I have to say, doesn't sound too bad. I mean, expanding tax credits for housing developers who build affordable housing rental units. So that's actually giving a tax break to business and incentivizing them to do a few things. $25,000 in down payment assistance for first-time home buyers, and 3 million new housing units within the next 4 years. I mean, that's almost quite Tory, isn't it? You know, getting people on the housing ladder, incentivizing businesses to help people. That's. I mean, I'm not sure you could accuse that of being left-wing.
Are you coming round, Cristo?
Well, I mean, I to be honest, I don't really like either of them. I mean, I have to be honest. I think that, you know, it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. But I have to say, from someone who is centre right here in the UK, that doesn't sound too loony left to me.
Well, this is the thing, is she is the criticism that the Trump campaign are trying to aim at her is that she's this extreme radical left-wing opponent, and she had some policies when she was running a few years ago, but that she doesn't have those same policies now. So she's sort of pulled back on a lot of the more.
She's done a STARMER, as they say.
Well, she certainly toned it down. She was, she was promoting Medicare for all, which actually is a policy I'm a bit disappointed to see that no one's going on. But it doesn't seem to be a vote winner in the United States for whatever reason. Free healthcare seems to be something that they're not motivated to vote on.
Yeah, but also there is a lot of left in there as well, by the way, though, just in case you thought that she'd gone completely Thatcher. The intention to work with states to cancel Americans' medical debt. Well, where will the money come from for that? Specific paid leave proposal, perhaps 12 weeks, little bit hazy on the detail on that. Where will the money come for that? And a minimum wage. Where will the money come from for that as well?
There are some policies that I think if we were in the UK, they would just be accepted across both parties as being basically good. Things like maternity leave, parental leave, things like paid leave in your employment, things like that aren't laws that actually, I think, like you say, they're not massively radical. If it was in the UK, you know, but those parties would say, we think that you know, maternity leave is something that we're both going to support. But it is seen as a left-wing radical policy here in the United States.